Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I apologize, as you see the screen is not coming right, and this is why I think I have to cancel this one, because I cannot show you my screen correctly. If you look at the screen, you will see that half of the screen is missing, and there is something wrong with the software, and I could not figure it out, and you guys are waiting. So I will reschedule this one, maybe tonight later, maybe tomorrow, but I need to figure out first how to fix this thing. I don't know what happened. I mean, I did nothing really in my computer, but looked like there is an issue, and I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if you can see, like if I, like now I have pictures in front of me, you will see not even, like in my side it looked fine, but when you look at it in YouTube, half of the picture is gone. So there is something wrong with the size. The picture is fine? I don't think so. Let me check. Because from my side it shows wrong. See, like now you see the picture, but you don't see the pigs. You're supposed to see the pigs there. There's pigs in the story there, you know. Yeah, you don't see the pigs. Oh, actually now they are fine. Huh. So how come from my side it shows wrong? That's weird. It's a YouTube issue then. You see the pigs? Okay. all right, sound good. You know, all this time I'm working because in my browser here it doesn't show. You see, in YouTube it show you like a screen to show you how it, your broadcast will look like. I know what happened to YouTube. Very weird. Anyway, so as long as it's working fine, that's a good news. I was going to cancel it. I apologize for thinking it is not working. So now today we promised you to talk about how Allah created the pigs. Previously we spoke to you and we taught you about how Allah created what? Who remember? Anyone remember? How Allah created the cats. Allah, He made the lion sneeze because they found Noah, he found a mice in his ship. And you know, if the mice is there, his people, they said to him, his family, the mice will eat our food. Like, you know, so Allah, He made the lion have a flu. And then the lion, he sneezed. And then when he sneezed, a male cat and female cat came. Even in some stories says only a cat. Today we are going to talk about the pigs. And I'm sure many of you is like wondering how the pigs, and like Allah, He hate pigs. You see, Jesus will come and fight the pigs, right? So how Allah created the pigs? I mean, and why? Very weird, you know? If you look at the pictures of the pigs, Islam is an anti-pigs religion. They hate pigs. Pig is their enemy. Look at his nose, man. Look at this. I mean, how you can be a prophet of Allah and your name is Muhammad and you like this face? No way. And this face is telling us that this animal is against Allah. I mean, we have to think logically. There's no way you are a prophet of God and you don't think that. Dawood, he is saying, isn't it pigs haram for Christians? First of all, the word haram is a misunderstood word. You see, what is forbidden for man to eat is for the benefit of the man, not the opposite, which means it's food at the end of the day. It's for your health. It's not God who will eat it. So when the Old Testament speak about what is good for you, it's about what is good for you to eat. It's not about it is really, you know, God will send you to hell if you eat a pork, right? But the reason the pig was forbidden, let us say, as an order to eat, because pigs, they grow in the field and they eat whatever they want. Not like today, you put them in a farm, and even they are cleaner than people these days, you know. So when we say a pig, always we imagine a wild beast, a wild animal who live in the field, and he eat anything. And because at that time people, they have, you know, war, bodies are left in the ground, and pigs, they will eat anything in their way, anything. And because of that, for health issue, the pigs were forbidden to eat. And actually nothing changed. You know, if you ask me, I believe still that pigs are not healthy to eat. But you see, it's not for the benefit of God, and it is not God who make pig an enemy to him. That is very silly. The pig is just an animal, like any animal. So the idea to make a pig an enemy of God, that is a very stupid idea. If we go in the hadith, we will find that the Messiah, when he come back, in the judgment day, according to Muslims, according to Muhammad, he will fight with the pig, and he will kill the pig. It's like a cowboy style. Imagine we have a person, his name is the Messiah, and right now he is in heaven according to Islam. And then when he come back, he is going to have a fight with the pig, and he will kill him. That is silly. So there's a huge difference between forbidden eating the pig and making the pig an enemy of God. That is very stupid and very silly. Because how small and how silly this God is to make a pig your enemy. Do we understand? So we are not talking about the pig, is it haram or not, as you are talking about. This is your problem, you know. This is a different issue. And the Bible says clearly, Jesus said, it's not what go inside your mouth make you dirty, but what comes from your mouth. So people understood the Old Testament wrong, and Muslims, obviously, they are trying to copy the Jews, but they have no explanation for why you should not eat pork. They have no reason. But now, Muhammad, he created reasons. Let us see the reasons. How Allah created the pig. This is tafsir. This is the book of Al-Bidayah and Al-Nihaya for Ibn Kathir, volume number 1, page number 131. It says here, that when Noah he built, supposedly here the one is talking, they are asking Isa, the prophet Isa, brother. They are asking Isa, tell us about the ship of Noah. He said, the length of it was 1,200 arms, and the width of it is 600 arms, and it was 3 floors. One floor have animals and beast, and one floor have a human, and one floor have birds. And when the poo-poo of the animal became too much, Allah inspired Noah to bunch the tail of the elephant, which means his ass, and from it fell a male and female pig, and then they start eating the poo-poo. Now here we understand the wisdom of Allah. You see, the pig is created for a reason, to eat poo-poo. So Noah is in the ship. Like, put yourself in his place. and you have your animals, and they are doing poo-poo. And now you have too much poo-poo, to the point you cannot even poo-poo around. And your ship became a poo-poo ship. Allah wanted to help Prophet Noah, peace upon him. And then he said to him, okay, go and put like a stick in the anus of the pig, under his tail, and let us see what will happen. Noah, he listened to Allah. Now you might say I'm making things up. Let us use Google Translation. Translate to English. All right. So here they ask Isa. Actually, there is some introduction here I did not read. Maybe I should read to show you how filthy this religion is. But we will go there maybe later. Actually, let us mention it. Why not? Just to show you how racist. If you remember, in the Old Testament, speak about the children of Noah, and supposedly he have 3 children, according the story here in the Muslim source. And the son of Noah, he saw his father naked. So Muhammad is copying obviously some from information from the Old Testament. But because he saw him naked, he saw him having sex with his wife, or he is totally naked when he was asleep. So he did not cover his father, and his father, he cursed him. And he cursed him, so Allah will change the sperm he have and will make it a black people. Do you see it? This is the racist cult of Islam. The Muslim, they say to you in the Old Testament, it says that the father of Ham, he cursed his son, and he made him black. Doesn't say anything about the black there. That's a lie. It says he will be a servant. This is a prophecy about the future. He will be a servant to his brothers. Here we see that the God of Muhammad and the Muslims believe that the reason they are black, the children of Ham, because his father cursed him, to deform his sperm. As you see, this is Google translation, not mine. I have nothing to do with it. And from it, he made the black people. This is additional evidence, and I hope people know, if a Muhammadan, he says to you something about the Old Testament, you show him this. This is Ibn Kathir. This is not there. This is not Christian Prince saying. Let me give you the link, but we need to shorten it first because it have Arabic in it, and that will not be allowed to go in the chat. Let us do this. I will give you the link. All right. Give me a second. This is the link for those who seek reference. It's in Arabic, no problem, but still always you can use Google Translation. In order to remember it what it is, just make a note about what we said and what it shows in the translation, so you can find it and you can find where it is. All right? You have to use Google Translation. Now, this is about Ham. And then they continues the story about supposedly speaking about Isa. This is supposedly Jesus. Isa, he rose Noah from the grave. Some story they say he rose the son of Noah from the grave. Depend in the fairy tale storyteller. So Imam Abu Ja'far mentioned through Ali, etc., etc., from Ibn Abbas, etc., etc., as usual, that the disciples of Jesus, Isa, supposedly, son of Mary, they said to him, can you bring us somebody from he was, can you create from, can you bring back to life one of those who witnessed the ship of Noah? I mean, look how easy that request. I mean, can you bring us somebody from those who, Jesus is God, obviously, I mean, Islam is a very weird religion. How you say that Jesus is just a prophet, and then you are working with this prophet and you say to him, can you bring back to life one of those who was in the time of Noah? I mean, what kind of request this request? He is not only resurrecting the dead, he is creating him again, because he's a sand already, he's dust. So can you bring us somebody he was a witness for the ship, so he can tell us about it? And then Jesus, or Isa, he said to them, follow me. And he took them to little hell, like like some high sand, very fine sand. And he hit the dirt with his stick. He had a stick in his hand. And he said to them, do you know what is this? They said, Allah and the messenger know best. As usual. He said, this is, Ka'b is like, you see the lower part of your feet, the back one, the one you step on it. This is called Ka'b. This where the heels of your shoes, exactly. He said, this is the heels of Ham, the son of Noah. But he is touching the sand with his stick. It's a sand, total sand. And then he said to them, he hit the sand with his stick, and he said to him, stand up by Allah. So the sand became a man, and Noah he stand up. Translation here is not really good, but we are trying our best. In Arabic it's so clear. In Arabic it says, so he hit the sand with his stick, and he said to the son of Noah, raise up by Allah permission. And then right away, the man, he stood up, and he cleaning the dust from his clothing. Even he have a cloth on him. And his head was full of a gray hair. Let us go back to the bad translation, better than nothing. So he said to him, is that how you perished? Which means you died and you have a gray hair? He said no. The guy, he said no. See, translation is not coming really good. When I died, I was young, but I thought it was the hour. He thought this is the judgment day. And then I grew up, and then I became old, like, because he thought this is the judgment day. His hair became a gray. Right? Yeah. Yeah. For me, my hair became a gray when I was 20 years old. Because I saw something very scary. Yeah. I saw my neighbor, his wife, she was beating him. So I have a gray hair. True story. So anyway, so he said it was 1,000. So he asked him, okay, how big was tell us about the ship of Noah. So now before Isa, they were asking him about it, and now he is bringing to them a witness, a person who was there to tell what happened. So he said it was 1,000 arm long, and 1,200 arm long, 600 arm wide, and have 3 floors. Each floor have like one for animals, 2 floors for animals, and 1 for a human being. And then one floor have birds, 1 floor have people, 1 floor have animals and beasts. And then he said, see, translation is messed up. It doesn't show really the word about the garbage. I don't know what this is mean. Um, what في gems? I don't know what this word means. I don't know. I have no idea. I think Google some words could not translate, so come in with own. So anyway, so when the poo-poo of the animals became so much, Allah, you see here the word the Ghamaza, I think it could not translate it. So Allah, he told Noah to hit the elephant in his bum, in his anus, under his tail, and from it a pig, female pig and male pig came out. And right away they start eating the poo-poo of the animals. All right? And here it says, and Allah inspire Noah to hit the lion between his eyes, and from below a hole a cat came out. Now this is a different report from the last one we mentioned you, that, you know, lion, he sneezed, you remember, you know. Yeah. In this case, in this scenario here, he hit him between his two eyes, and from his nose male cat and female cat came out. All right. Now here we notice something very very sad, that in the year 2021 there is people believe in this madness. In the year 2021 they believe that Jesus will come to fight with the pig, and he will kill the pig. In the year 2021 there is people, they think that pig is the enemy of Allah. This is telling you that a human being brain is so shallow and so stupid. You know, we might be proud about accomplishment, etc., but this is how easy to deceive a human being. I mean, how funny you can be more than this. Right? Somebody saying Jesus never exists. Stop lying, CP. Hey, my friend, just to be sure that you are not a drunk, can you tell me the date for this today? Because you might be a software. The one who his name is a strange ways. Kodak. Do you know what is the date today? I don't think you are a real person. I think you are a software. Otherwise, prove me wrong and tell me the date. I think you are just a software and you are not exist yourself. If you are exist, tell me the date. Can you? I'm waiting for you to give me the date. When you give it to me, that's mean you are real, and I will answer you. Those are software people. They are not exist. You know, they are not real. They are not real at all. Like there's the only proof that you have for me now that you are exist, if you can give me the date today to prove that you are thinking and you know what you are talking about. But I don't think you are exist. Are you there? Kodak, are you there? I think Kodak is not here. He's gone. The stupid you do not know that your computer run by the date of Jesus. Your internet run by the date of Jesus. Your salary is paid by the date of Jesus. And the clock you have in your phone run by the date of Jesus. The whole world is running by the time of Jesus. And yet you fool, you are saying to me Jesus doesn't exist. That means you are very fool to the point all your life is running by Jesus, and yet you believe Jesus doesn't exist. So I advise you to run and go out of this universe. You can speak to me without the people. Why? What do you want to do? Me and you alone? You want to be with me alone? What we will do together? Idiot. Anyway, uh, so when I say stupidity is amazing, I mean I have tons of reasons to say that word. And people, they say to me, why you are so aggressive with people? I mean, what people? Look at those people. Those people, what people? Look, they believe that you have to fight the pig. I mean, what people we are talking about? You see, we say that people are equal. Yes, in the eyes of God. But are they really equal when it's come to thinking? Are they equal when it's come to intelligence? And here we are not differentiating between, you know, as an ethnic. No way. We are talking about individual. If you are a person believe in the madness Muhammad is saying, then you have a problem. Like when Muhammad, he says the black dog is the devil. And then you will find a Muslim today teaching his children that the black dog is the devil. What we can say? And then you will find, you know, a celebrity or an artist saying Islam is a good religion, Islam is against slavery, against racism. I mean, black dog is the devil. And we just showed you what they believe about why there is a children who they are black. And we showed you before, if you remember, how Allah created the black people from the left shoulder of Adam. And he decided that all white people will go to heaven and all black people will go to hell according to Muhammad. And this is the hate in the front of your eyes. So today we have a kind of sickness where liars lie to you, and those liars know nothing about what they are talking about. They are just going with the wave. You see, when the flash flood come, either you go stand in the bank and you watch, or you go with it. If you go against it, it's going to go over you. And these days, because all the world is sponsor Islam, the lies about Islam. I mean, from America to Russia to you name it. All government in the world, they sponsor Islam. They defend Islam. George Bush, Islam is peace. Obama, Islam is wonderful. Biden, Islam is great. I mean, you name it. But when we go and we check Islam, we find Islam have nothing to do with peace. Islam is very violent, offensive, not violent by offensive by talking. Islam teach hate. Islam adopt hate. Islam itself is nothing but hate. When we go to the Quran, we find it chapter 5 verse number 14 as an example, not limited, where it says Allah will spread hatred and enmity between the Christians. In the Western world, and when I talk about Western world, I'm talking about YouTube, Twitter, all those mad companies who they are run by liberals. The second you quote something about hate in Islam, you are the bad person. But if you are a Muslim and you quote it teaching your followers not to like the Christians, not to love them, it's okay. But if you question the hate of Islam against the Christians, against the Jews, against the Hindus, against the atheists, against everybody, the atheists themselves, they stand with Islam, defending Islam. Actually, nobody defends Islam as much as atheists. And the atheists don't ask themselves this simple question: if I am an atheist under Islam, what will happen to me? You know, crazy people. Crazy people. Weirdo. There was an organization in France. It was the government of France, they decided to close this organization. It's called, I think it's called Islamophobia something. to stop Islamophobia, something like that. And this organization was sponsored by the French government for the last 10-15 years. And now they found that this organization is sponsoring terrorism. And they close it. Took them all those years and all those victims to understand that Islam is a violent cult, stupid cult, fairy tale story cult. All those years. So, as you see, Islam is nothing but a bunch of collection stories, fairy tale stories, not even good for kids. You punch the tail of the elephant and the pig come from it, which is a true story. I was there. Actually, if you walk behind the elephant, you will see how many pigs come from his elephant each time he moves his tail. And just to show you how much they work so hard to deceive you. How much they work so hard to deceive you. If we go to Ibn Kathir, let us see Ibn Kathir. Give me a second. Okay. This is Ibn Kathir translation and the verse in the Quran. I found this web page, which is better than the other page because the text is bigger. I could not find in Ibn Kathir translation of Ibn Kathir the story of the elephant and the pigs are coming from his anus. Nowhere. Anyone see it? Nowhere. It's gone. That's it. The end of the page. Okay, what happened? If we go to Arabic Ibn Kathir, look what we will find. Totally different story. The Ibn Kathir Arabic have nothing to do with Ibn Kathir English. Why? This is telling you that the English version of Islam, or Islam in a language other than Arabic, is far away from the truth. Do you think they dropped the story by mistake? No, there's no way. No way. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. And let us translate to English. Tafsir Ibn Kathir, chapter 11, verse number 39. Let us go down and see the translation. Read carefully. The translation is coming even way better than the previous one. So Allah the Almighty inspired him, Noah, he inspired Noah, to wink the tail of the elephant. So he winked it, and a male pig and female pig came from it. You see the word male and female, because in Arabic, you know, the word pig is the same pig. I mean, the same word, but it's a you know, it shows you if it's a male or female. That's why the word pig come in twice, because it's a male pig and female pig. And right away they came to the dung and they start eating it. So because the animal poo-poo increased, Allah wanted to find a solution. Think about it, you need a solution. And Allah is the God of any solution.